Then we have Quiet Feet's Bubblegum wrapper. This one felt a little uneven and a little unsure and lacking of any sort of specific intention. Um, the tone of the story appears, at least at the beginning, to be a pretty standard hard boiled, you know, PI thing. And that's fine. I'm all good with the story going in that direction. It pivots, and very intentionally, whether it's supposed to be some kind of a send up or not, into something else entirely, and ultimately culminates in, I think, some kind of weird, fantastic child murder. Look, if you're going to go that way, you kind of have to really lean in heavy and go for like aggressively sincere, or it's got to be so over the top that you can't take it very seriously. I'm not sure which direction this goes more into, but it's straddling the line a little too much. There's also just some technical things that didn't quite work for me. Namely, there's a good chunk of the story where Nick is eavesdropping, and suddenly, at some point, the people he's eavesdropping on catch him doing it or become suspicious, and there's absolutely no fear in me as the reader, no concern. He doesn't seem to care either. So there's just a lot of lack of urgency, a lot of just a significant lack of urgency, I should say. I just didn't quite ever find an emotional hook to the story, to the character. Didn't quite understand what it was that he really wanted, or how he sort of sees things. He's hard boiled and he's tough, and that's kind of it. Um, and then yeah, I get like that there's some kind of a magical quality to the thing that happens at the end, but it was kind of, at least unless I missed it, somewhat out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from? I'm, glancing through here again, and I'm not seeing any nod to anything even remotely magical. But yet here it is, just sort of happens, and that was jarring. But right before that, just like seemingly a child being, shot a bunch of times is jarring, and I'm not really sure. Yeah, I guess didn't I just kind of felt upset, but not necessarily in like a moved way. I just sort of felt ugh, when I got to the end of it. So yeah, it didn't quite land for me as hard as the one before it. We'll see what's next.